What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today, the Gauntlet Series continues for the Bose QuietComfort IIs. Their next opponent, the Sennheiser Momentum 3s. Like I said, I've said in the last video, I'm going to say it again. We are in the upper echelon of all the earbuds that I own. So it's going to be tough and it's going to be fun. So let's get to it. All right, here we go. Gauntlet Series continues. Bose QuietComfort IIs, Momentum 3s by Sennheiser. Let's talk price. For the Sennheisers, they come in at $249.99. You can get them from Sennheiser's website as well as on Amazon. The QuietComfort IIs, they come in at $299. You can get them on Bose website or you can get them on Amazon. As usual, I'll leave links in the description so you can take advantage of these prices. All right, let's talk specs. We'll start off with those Momentum 3s. They come in with Bluetooth 5.2. Their codecs are AAC, SPC, aptX, and aptX adaptive. As far as noise canceling, they do have a hybrid adaptive noise canceling technology with their earbuds. As far as the earbuds, is we talk battery life, you can get up to 7 hours with the earbuds. You can get up to 28 hours when you add the case in. The case does support quick charge. 10 minutes to get you an hour of playback time. And the case supports wireless charging. As far as water resistance rather, the buds are rated at IPX4. So going to the gym and everything, get caught in the rain, no problem. And as far as special features, fast pairing is not supported from my information, and as of right now, they do not have multi-point pairing, but Sennheiser said it will come up in the future firmware update, where they will give us that functionality, but we're still waiting on that. All right, so moving over to the Bose QuietComforts, they come in with Bluetooth 5.3. The codecs they support are AAC and SBC. Sorry about that. And as far as noise canceling, they have the industry's best, in my opinion. And as far as battery life, the earbuds themselves can get up to 6 hours of battery life. When you add the case, you can get up to 24 hours. The case does support quick charge. 20 minutes would get you 2 hours of playback time. However, there is no wireless charging. You only charge with the USB-C port here at the bottom. And as far as water resistance, the earbuds are rated at IPX4. There is no multi-point pairing or mono modes with the Bose QuietComforts at this point in time. All right, so that's the specs rundown for each of these guys. Let's move on. All right, let's go ahead and pull one of each of these out. We'll take a look here at both of them. Aesthetic-wise, as you can see, two totally different form factors. I do like them both. I like the updated version of the Bose QuietComfort IIs. Better than the obviously better than the original version. A little bit more sleeker, but still has some of their traits of the QuietComfort original version. Of course, you got the wings and the tips individually with these guys, as opposed to having it all one piece. Again, a nice size earbud, but still very comfortable in the ear. As we take a look at the Momentum 3s, they take their cues from the CX Plus earbud, where they went ahead and went with the more square look. And they also include fins and ear tips, was opposed to the original Momentums and the Momentum 2s. They were more of a circular earbud, still very comfortable in their own right. I do like, again, these are I think these are a little bit, not as big, not as deep, or as deep as the Bose QuietComforts. These are a little bit more, they both, I ain't gonna say the Momentum 3s are a little bit more stealthy. They do fit in and they are a little bit tucked in, but I think the QC2s Have a nice little stealthy look to them, even though they take of a more of a pencil style. Whoops, I think I got music playing. Yep, I do. All right, and a very nice, very good looking earbud. Both of them very elegant looking. I do like them. Let's go ahead and take a look at the earbuds themselves in the ear, so you can see exactly what they look like. All right, first up, we're gonna take a look at the Bose QuietComfort IIs. As you can see, a little bit more protruding outside the ear, so you don't have a lot of weight inside the ear, which would lead to like ear fatigue and soreness. Doesn't take up a lot of the ear well, but with the fin on it, it does give you that, and the proper ear tip and the fin combination will give you the great seal that you need for the earbuds, for all your audio to sound fantastic. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at, see if we can get a picture of the Momentum 3s. Bottom one. And here we go. That's a look at the Momentum 3s in the ear. They take up pretty much all of the ear well with the help of the wing, but you do get a nice stealthy look, a very good seal, and once again, a very light earbud, so you don't have the actual ear fatigue and soreness, and of course I don't feel any pressure from the noise canceling and the actual seal from the ear tip. So again, very nice and light earbuds, both of them, despite their size differences. What we're going to do next is we're going to get these guys paired up, and we're going to take a walk through their apps. So stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. We got the Sennheiser Momentum's already paired up. So let's go ahead and take a look at their app. As you can see, you've got the picture of the earbuds here on in front. You got their name. You got the connected with Bluetooth. You've got a picture of the earbuds here with their battery percentage, and the case, picture of the case with its battery percentage. All right, you've got your connection management. Right now it says Surround Surface Duo 2 is what it's connected to. If you tap on that, you can go in here and switch between all your paired devices that you may have. Obviously, you can only be connected to one earbud at a time, one device at a time, as of right now. Of course, then you have your equalizer here setting. You can go in. You've got equalizer presets. If you tap down here, you can select which ones you want. You got a choice there, or you can create your own. You can create your own presets. Right now, I have it set at 0 for natural sound. So for the sound test. Okay, then of course you got sound check. You create a custom equalizer setting. You can go ahead, sign in, and register to do that. I haven't done that, but you can. Of course, then you have your transparency mode. Here, I have transparency turned off right now because we're going to be using noise canceling. But of course, if you have it on with music, you got your slider here where you can say exactly how much ambient noise you want to filter in, or how much you want to filter out. And of course, it only kicks in when you pause music. You can set it there. And of course, you got your rocker there. But right now, we're going to turn that off. As right now, you can see as far as adaptive noise canceling, you can turn it on, you turn it off. Then you have your wind resistance function there. We have it on, obviously, so we can get the truest of the natural sound. And of course, you got your sound zones. Basically, you could go ahead and depending on where you at, you can have your earbuds and their settings act accordingly as far as turning noise canceling on, or going into transparency mode, what volume levels, things of that nature. And of course, you got your touch control options here. You can toggle it on and off. But if you go ahead and hit the arrow, as you can see, you can make adjustments for left and right earbuds. And of course, you can restore it back to default if you want to start over there. And again, of course, you got another toggle on and off switch there. All right. So then, of course, now moving on here, as you can see at the bottom, you have your My Device. Then you got Discover. And then we got Settings. We're going to jump over to Settings quick. Of course, you got, your firmware update. You can go ahead and check on that. You got your play pause option. I had that turned on. So when I take the earbud out, it pauses my audio, put it back in, and resumes. Automatic accept call. I turn that off because I just don't want my to be jump right into a conversation, especially if you don't know who it is. Okay, and then of course you got your auto power off. I have mine set for 15 minutes. If they're sitting like this with not doing anything, you want to have them turn off. After 15 minutes or whatever time you want, they'll turn off. That helps save battery. Of course, you got your tone and voice prompts for notifications and everything. Codec, this will automatically switch depending on to the best codec available, depending on what you're playing and what device you're using. And of course, you got your name of the product there. You can also do a factory reset and supply feedback. Now, down here, you got tiles, which you can turn off and on. And all these are everything that's on your main page. All these here are tiles. So when you go into here, you can turn them off and they will disappear from here. Turn them on as I have them. And then they're also available on your main page. All right. So, and of course, if you go into Discovery, you can go ahead and take a look at all of the Sennheiser products that they have available. All right. And that is a quick walkthrough of the, control app for the Sennheiser Momentum 3s. What we're going to do, we're going to go and get these swapped out, and we'll take a walk through the Bose app. So stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. We got the Bose QuietComfort 2s already paired up. So let's go ahead and jump into their app. As you can see, you got the name of the earbuds at the top, picture of the two earbuds, and their battery levels beneath it. Of course, you've got your volume slider. You got your modes where you can go in and take a look at and choose between quiet. Let me see if it gets kind of washed out. Quiet and aware, and you can also create modes if you like. You can switch between them. And of course, you got your source. Here, it will tell you which devices you're paired to, and you can switch between them. You only can use one at a time, no multi-point at this point in time with the Bose earbuds. And of course, then you got your EQ. Right now, I have it set to 0 for the sound test, but you can make adjustments if you like with them and everything. And of course, you've got presets here. You got bass boost, treble boost, bass reducer, and treble reducer. You can pick between those presets if you like, or like I said, you can create your own. Then, of course, you got your shortcuts. It'll walk you through either creating a shortcut for the left earbud or right earbud. You can choose between cycling through your noise canceling feature or your noise canceling features, or you can just toggle with accessing your voice assistant like Google or Siri or anything like that. All right, then of course you got your tips. They go in, it will walk you through quickly accessing your voice assistant, touch controls. It will give you a walkthrough on phone answering and ending and rejecting phone calls, how to cycle through your noise canceling modes, and of course how to properly charge the earbuds and the case. All right. Then of course, if you look up here in the upper right corner, there's a gear function. You tap on that. It'll give you more information about the earbuds. You got your name, you got product tips. You can do a fit test for your ear tips, and in your stability bands rather. Then you got your connection controls with your Bluetooth connections. Again, we already talked about that in the main screen. Shortcuts, we talked about that in the main screen under product control. Sound, of course, we talked about that underneath the screen with modes and equalizer. And of course, you got your preferences. This is exactly, if you tap on self voice, this is how loud you want your voice to come through when you're talking to someone on the phone. I have mine set to medium. I think that's proper. Then you got in-ear detection. You can turn that on. You take your earbud out, pause this, put it back on, it plays again. Auto answer calls. Nope. I turn that off. The auto transparency, it changes, noise canceling changes to the lowest level of transparency when you're wearing only one earbud. So that means if you're using just the right earbud, then it goes down to the lowest version of noise canceling. And that way you can still hear everything. And then once you put the left one back in, it goes right back to the full noise canceling version setting that you normally had. So that's where that is right now. And let me see, what else are we getting? Okay, then of course you got your voice prompts for like notifications and everything like that. You can go through that. So you take a look. You got your call connections, all your battery setup. It'll tell you how much battery percentage you have when you start the earbuds up and put them in your ear. Of course, you can select your language as well. And of course, then you got tech info rather, and common questions. Again, a very sleek, very detailed app, but again, very sleek altogether. I really like it. That is a quick walkthrough of the Bose app for the QuietComfort 2s. What we're going to do next is we're going to do a mic test, and then we're going to come back for the sound test. So stay strapped in.
This is a mic test with the Sennheiser Momentum 3s in a semi-quiet location. This is a mic test with the Sennheiser Momentum 3s in a semi-quiet location. This is a mic test with the Sennheiser Momentum 3s in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Sennheiser Momentum 3s in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Bose QuietComfort 2s in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Bose QuietComfort 2s in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Bose QuietComfort 2 earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Bose QuietComfort 2 earbuds in a crowded location.
All right, we back in. I got the Momentum 3s already paired up and in the ears. We're going to start off with Run DMC. Let's make sure we at our right volume level because I'm not trying to lose my hearing. All right, let's go. Already getting good volume. Woo, bass is hitting. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. This is a really good sound. Really good sound. Vocals are clear. Bass sounds good. And they got the detail. That bass hits from the left and moves to the right. That detail. I listen for that. I love it. All right. Just a great sound overall on that bass hit. I love it. And the clarity in the vocals is definitely up top notch. I like the fact that it doesn't have to be at 100% in order to get that vocal clarity naturally out of these earbuds. And then again, you've got the EQ, so it'll make them even better once you do that. Oops. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in. Let me see if we can find my boy. Where my library at? Oh, there we go. Okay. So next up, we're gonna go with we're gonna do Hall & Oates. Let's do Hall & Oates. Here we go. All right. Again, you're getting good instrumental separation. It's just a really good sound, very balanced. Vocals are nice and clean, very crisp. And it's just a really good sound. We're coming out of here. Really, really clean. Yes, just a nice. I like the fact that the the background instruments are very spatial, very spaced out. You're getting good sound here. I really, really like it. All right, so let's go ahead and move into Kenny G. He always takes us home. So let's go ahead and hit him. Again, nice warm beginning. You can definitely tell we're in the upper tiers of earbuds now. Because these songs, the truth is coming out. Great background instrumentals. And man, that lead saxophone sounds amazing. Just so clean, so crisp. Just a great, great sound. I really, really do like this. Man. All right, I'm gonna stop it now because I could listen to that forever, and I don't want the video to go too long. All right, so again, great sound, got great sound separation from the in the background instruments, um, and then of course the lead saxophone was crisp, clean, just just a nice relaxing sound to it as it's supposed to be. Just a great overall sound. All right, so again, as before, we're gonna go ahead and get these swapped out, and we'll have the Bose go through the sound test. Stay strapped in. All right, we back in. We got the Bose QuietComfort 2s already paired up. Let's go ahead and jump into our music. First up, Run's House. Let's get it. There we go. Okay, great bass. Vocals are good, but not as clean as the Sennheisers. And as far as overall volume, I consider them even. Okay. And you still get the detail, but you don't get it as prominent as the Sennheisers, like that little detail there. It's there, but it's not as prominent. Very good sound. Again, good sound. As far as volume, I think these guys are on par with each other. But as far as vocal clarity, I'm gonna have to go with the Sennheisers on that one. Let's go ahead and get through our other guys. Who did we get with last time? Was it I think it was Hall and Oates. Was it Hall and Oates? Yeah, I think it was Hall and Oates. Let's go. All right. Again, very high vocals. Okay. Uh, nice clean, nice clean uh instruments. Again, instrument excuse me, volume level is even, but not as clean. You know, not as crystal, not as clear as the Momentum threes. Okay, again, good sound, good volume. They get plenty of loud, but again, the clarity and vocals is not on par with the Sennheiser Momentum threes. Although the volume is even at that volume level. Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's go ahead and dive in. Did we? I think we did. I wanted to keep it fair, but I think we did Momentum 3. I think we did Hall and Oates with the this one. All right. Let's go ahead and jump into Lenny. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Kenny G here. I get my artist mixed up here. All right. Again, warm sound. Not as warm as the Momentum 3s, but nice and warm. Again, volume is there. It got the good background instruments. Very nice. Again, you got good sounding lead saxophone. Not as crisp as the Momentum threes, but damn good sound. Okay, I do like it. I could listen to it all day, but all right, I could listen to them all day, but again, the there's good sound. It's just not as crisp rather as crisp. Listen at me, as crisp. I'm mixing clean and crisp together. My bad. As crisp as on the Momentum threes. Again, still a really good sound. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get this cleaned up, and I'm going to come back with my final thoughts on these two. Stay strapped in. All right, we back in with my final thoughts. on the QC2 earbuds by Bose in their Gauntlet test against the Sennheiser Momentum 3s. And I have to admit, as far as overall volume, they are even in my opinion. They both get plenty loud. Like I said, I don't even use it at 100%, and they're still very loud earbuds, the both of them. However, as far as let's start with the pluses. All right, they both have great overall volume. They both have good bass. Okay, but then of course the sound separation from instruments is good on both. However, as far as clarity and vocals and lead instruments, I will have to give it to the Momentum 3s on this one. They're a much more cleaner, crisper sound. Then there's a better, crisper, there's a more cleaner, like I said, I'm fumbling over my words. There's more clean, more crisper sound from the Momentum 3s than on the Bose earbuds. I mean, again, the Bose earbuds are really good as far as, like I said, vocals and volume and background and sound. But as far as when it comes to naturally the vocals and vocal clarity and everything like that, I think the Momentums get the nod on that one. So, with that being said, basically pretty much even, with the exception of the vocal clarity. Which one would I go with? I think I would have to go with the Momentum 3s on this one, just because of the vocal clarity and how clean and crisp it is compared to the Bose QuietComforts 2s. I will just definitely have to go with them. Nope, like I said, don't sleep on the QuietComfort 2s. As far as sound goes, volume, they have really good sound. Their volume, they get plenty loud. And of course, the noise canceling on the Bose is top notch. And you know what? I have to give credit to the noise canceling on the Sennheiser Momentums as well. These products get plenty quiet when noise canceling is turned on. I think they would rival the Bose when going head to head on sound on ANC. I think I'm gonna have to do a ANC challenge between these two here soon. So, all right. So, with that being said, we'll go ahead and wrap this up. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to join us on this journey, join me and the others that are already subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. That way you're notified on as to when new videos are coming out. We still got one more in this Gauntlet Series for the QuietComfort 2s. And then of course we got some other things coming up, and I will be doing an ANC challenge between these two and others. So stay tuned for that. And again, hey, oh, by the way, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Ron on Tech. I usually put notifications on those channels when videos are about to drop, so you can follow me there. Again, thanks for coming out. I get a nod to the Sennheisers on this one. I told you it was going to be tough in the last one. We got one more. I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.